Hey guys, welcome to Cute Tea Drawings. Today I'll be drawing Dr. Eggman from Sonic Prime. I'll be drawing on my tablet, but you can also follow along on paper, and please remember to like and subscribe. Okay, now let's get started. With this drawing, I'll be erasing some lines, so I'd recommend drawing in a pencil first. Okay, let's first start off by zooming in and drawing the head. Let's start in the center, and let's draw a curve down, up, and back down. And the same thing on the right side. Next, let's draw the eyes. Underneath each side, let's draw a circle. And then another circle inside this one. Next, in between, let's draw two curves. Next, underneath, let's add the nose. Let's start with two angles down, then curve it in at the bottom from both sides, and then one more curve down to close it off. Next, coming out from under the nose, let's draw the mustache. Let's start next to the nose and draw a curve up and bring it back down. And let's do it on the other side as well. And then another one coming out from the top. Now let's hop back to the center under the nose and let's draw a pointed curve out. Another one curving it down this time. And then a third one going out and back up. Now to close off each end, let's add one more long one going out and back in. Now let's add another section of the mustache above this one. Let's start on the top and let's draw another point up. And then three more like this to close it off. And that's it for the mustache. Now let's move back in the center and draw the mouth. In the center, under the mustache, let's draw a peanut-shaped curve for the shape of the mouth. Then across the center, let's draw a line. And then vertical lines for the teeth. And that's it for the mouth. Next, let's draw the shape of the head. Let's start by drawing a U shape underneath for the chin. And then let's continue that curve up on top of the mustache for the top of the head. Next, let's add the ears with two bumps on the sides above the mustache here. And lastly for the head, let's draw the goggles on top. Let's start by drawing a curve on the top left, and the same on the right. Then bring it up on both ends. And then a curve to close it off. Now let's erase the overlapping headline inside. Now inside these, let's draw 2 lines. Now on top, let's leave a gap and let's draw curves with lines up on both sides. And then an oval at the top to close it off. Now on either side, let's draw a curve down to the first shape. And lastly, for the goggles, let's draw a curve in between to connect them at the top here. And that's it for the head. Next, let's move down and draw the body. Let's start underneath the head and let's draw an angle line down on both sides. Then from the top, let's curve it down and in. And now let's draw a curve to connect them at the bottom. Now inside, let's draw 2 small diagonal lines for the neck. Next, let's draw the shoulders. Let's start on the side and draw a line out and then angle it down. And the same on the right. Next, underneath, let's draw a curve down on both sides. And then let's draw a large circular curve underneath to form the shape of the body. Next, let's draw the details on the body here. Inside, let's start by adding a curve across here. Then 2 lines down from the top. And then let's add some stripes inside. Now from the bottom, let's draw a V-shaped curve down on both sides. And then let's erase the overlapping line inside each one. And next, inside each of these points, let's draw a long oval. Next, let's hop back up on the chest and let's draw 2 squares on the left and 2 the same on the right. Now inside each one, let's add another square. Then inside, let's add diagonal lines on every corner. Next, on the outside of the square, let's draw 2 curves out to the side of the body. And that's it for the torso. Next, let's move to the sides and draw the arms. From the end of the shoulder line we drew earlier, let's draw a small curve up. Then let's add another bent line underneath for the bottom of the arm. Next, let's add some details on the shoulder. Let's draw a rectangle shape along the top edge here. Then add some lines inside. Next, at the ends, we're going to add the cuffs. We'll start with a curve at the end of each arm that's slightly longer. Then bring it up on both ends. Then a curve at the top to close it off. Next, let's draw the hands. Let's start by drawing a curve above each side like this. Then another curve above it. Now from the inside, let's draw a curve up and back around for the thumb. And the same on the right. Now let's hop down to the outside line and we'll start by drawing an oval shape for the pinky. Then the next finger in the same way, but a little bit bigger. And then two curves for the next two fingers. And lastly, let's finish off the sleeve. At the bottom of the arm, let's curve it down to both sides of the sleeves like this. And that's it for the arms and hands. Next, let's move down and draw the legs. Let's start under the body and let's draw a curve down, curving it back in, and then down at the end. And the same thing on the right. Now for the outside, let's do the same curve down, but at the bottom, let's curve it out for the top of the foot. Then at the end, let's bring it down slightly. And then curves across the bottom to close off the feet. Now let's add the details inside the shoes. From the heel, let's draw a line in, then down, across, and back up. Then angle it towards the front. And then one more line up. Now at the back of the shoe, let's draw a large oval with a line across. And the same thing in the right shoe. Next, along the top, let's add a curved rectangle shape like this. And the same in the other shoe. And then add striped lines inside each one. And that's it for Dr. Eggman. Now let's quickly color him in. And done. Hope you enjoyed drawing along with me, and please remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching!